Hello, this is Yunus Ali from edgepro.org. This is the 7th tutorial for complete beginners in programming core Java. In our last tutorial, we have discussed about while loops. Now, today, in this tutorial, we are going to look at for loops. So I am starting NetBeans IDE. As usual, I use NetBeans. Now I am going to create a new project. File, new project, select Java application, click next. I am going to give a name to my tutorial. Tutorial 4, and make sure this is checked, the main class is checked, and I am going to name my class as application and click finish. So a new tutorial 4 has been created in our source package, and this is application class. Okay, I am removing all the comments so as to make our code neat. Okay, now I am going to type the keyword for round brackets and then curly brackets. Here we, in between these round brackets, we give, here we set a condition, okay, which we are going to run. Now you can see here I am getting an error here, and the reason for getting an error here is because inside the round brackets type at least 2 semicolons. Yeah, you heard right, 2 semicolons like this. Why, you will see in a minute now. Okay, if I type or run this program now, system.out.println, say hello, now if I run this program, you are getting output, but this is an infinite output. Okay, we are getting infinite loop here. What actually these semicolons, I am closing this, what actually these semicolons do here is, we can watch closely. In between close brackets, it is divided into 3 sections, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, in the first section it contains the code. In first section it contains the code which executes before the loop starts. It executes before the loop starts, and here I can initialize and declare a loop counter variable, say int I is equal to 0. Okay, and in second section, here is a clause or condition. It runs as long as the condition is true. In second part, this condition runs as long as it is true. Okay, the loop will execute until this condition is true. Okay, Now I am specifying the second condition as suppose I is equal to 5. Okay, and in third section here, this is the condition that will be executed once after every iteration of the loop. This will be executed once after every iteration of this loop. Here we have specified I is less than 5. Okay, this condition runs after every iteration of the loop. So I can put a value, I can put here I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, I am saying that the value I, what this will means is, actually what I am saying here is, I am saying that add 1 to I, okay, and assign it back to I. Here I is equal to I plus 1 means here I am adding 1 to I and assigning this value back to I, okay, and storing it itself. So with every repeat of the loop I will be incremented, and the shorthand type incrementing for I is I plus plus here. Instead of mentioning I is equal to I plus 1, we can give a shortcut here, I plus plus. Okay, now if I have got a standard for loop, you can see here this is the standard for loop now. Okay, now if I run the program, see what happens. So it is not a continuous loop, it is checking the condition I is equal to 0, which is less than 5. The condition is true, it displays hello. Next it checks I is equal to 1, here it is less than 5, again it is true, it displays second hello. Now it checks for I is equal to 2, which is again correct, it displays hello. Similarly it checks for I is less than 4, I less than 4, okay, it checks it and it displays hello. Since the initial value is 0, when it comes to I is equal to 5, the loop stops when the condition is no longer less than 5. Okay, when it is 5, the loop stops. Now if I want to print out the value of I could say, see here I can print out the value of I can type here like this also. The value of I is, okay, plus let us concatenate the value of I is plus I itself. Okay, now if I run the program, the string, the value of I is concatenated with the value of I. Now when I run the program, you can see here the value of I is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hope your doubt is cleared now. Why we are getting 5 values when I is less than 5? Okay, since the value is starting right from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, we are getting 5 hellos in our previous run. Okay, there is another way of doing this also. Instead of printing println, I am going to use printf. Okay, system dot here printf. This is the method that requires 2 arguments. The first argument is a string. First argument is a string. Okay, the format specifier, and the second argument is a value to fill in integer. This is the format specifier here, but I have to make some correction here. See the value of I is, now let us add %d. Okay, this is the format specifier. Okay, and we are asking it to print I here. So %d means print the value of string, and replace the value of integer specified here after the comma. Okay, what we are going to do here is print the value of string. The value of string here is this much. The value of I is the string. Okay, and replace the value of integer. Okay, and replace this %d. What does this do? It replaces the value of the integer specified here after the comma. Whatever is specified here after the comma will be displayed. Now if I run this code, see, everything is printed in the same line, because you got this output. And why this all in one line means because we used printf statement here instead of println statement. We have used printf statement. This is sometimes very useful. This type of output is sometimes very useful, but all the times it is not. Feasible at all. Okay, instead of printing in one line, if you want this same code to be printed in horizontal lines, we have to give a another blank print statement like system.out.println blank. We have to give blank println statement here. Okay, now if you run this program, let us check it out how it goes. See, if we add this line, our output will be like this. The value of I is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Okay, this is how it goes. I will show you another special character now. I remove the second print statement and I will show you another special character here and how it works. %d is our one special character. Now I am going to show you \n special character. I am just adding \n here. Okay, now backslash means it goes to next line. Okay, right, it displays I as output in one line for first value, second value will be printed in second line. I will show you the output now. See, this is how it goes. Even though I am printing with printf statement, instead of printing in single line, the output is being printed in multiple lines because we have included \n statement. You can include this \n anywhere in your string. Suppose I am going to include here in between value. Okay, \n here. Now let us run and see how the output goes here. See, the value of 1 is like this. Anywhere you can include this line. The value, now the line breaks here, the value line breaks here, and the output of 1 is 0. The value of I is, so this is how, in order to break the statement or in order to get output in the next line, we use \n as a special character. So that's it for this tutorial. Want to learn more? Visit my blog www.edgepro.org and my forum www.edgepro.org/forum. Happy coding. Let us meet in our next tutorial. Till then, goodbye.